Now for you to put on your walking shoes and get ready for that big march. The NACP is proud to announce a march against apartheid in South Africa, a march against segregation in America, and a march against crime. The crowd will gather at the fairgrounds at 5 o'clock today. Now I would like to repeat, and I received this information directly from Mr. David Threet, the Grand Marshal of the rally tonight at 8 p.m. The marchers will then go to the YWCA on Northeast 16th and Martin Luther King Avenue, and there they will be prepared a dinner and served by Mrs. Letty Ruth Hunter and members of the NAACP Youth Council. After then, at 8 p.m., you are invited to the big rally. You will have the opportunity to be personally introduced to each marcher. There are 20 co-marchers that come from all over the United States. Joining the marchers in Amarillo yesterday was Reverend Sullivan, the state president of the Texas Conference of Branches, Reverend Sutton. You are to be there today. You will meet 20 people, the youngest 15 and the oldest 78, that are marching against apartheid. The march will finally end in Baltimore, Maryland, where the National NAACP Convention will be in meeting. Well, it's Miss Black Oklahoma Week, and certainly you have declared it. You have made it possible. You have been with Miss Black Oklahoma for the past 16 years, and this will make the 17th year. But one thing that has been added, this year the young ladies that have previously participated in Miss Black Oklahoma will be coming home. Wanda Elliott will be home to the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant. Wanda will be coming in early in the morning from Dallas, Texas. Pinky Alexander will be flying in from St. Louis, Missouri. Virginia Glover will be flying in from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Michelle Hurd will be flying in from Houston, Texas. And the line continues to grow longer and longer of those Miss Black Oklahoma contestants that will be coming home. And what is even better than to come home? It's always fitting to come home. And certainly we shall be waiting, we shall be looking, and we shall be rejoicing because our young ladies are coming home for one day. They are coming home for homecoming day. Charlotte Butler, Jocelyn Jaggers, Bridget Hutchison, Patricia Haskins, Charlotte Matthews, Diane Rochelle, Cassandra Chandler, Terry Francis, Virginia Lee, Brenda Davis, Christine Franklin, Cynthia Carter, Rhonda Liggins, Marietta Lucas, Marilyn Ballard, Deborah Rosebar, Renee Fontenot, Shauna Coffey, and incidentally, when Shauna was here before you, she told you she wanted to be an electrical engineer. Well, she's just that, working for Halliburton's in Duncan, Oklahoma. Gloria Fullman's coming home. Valencia Stiggers, Sarita Red, now a lawyer. Jackie Shaw, Andrea Jackson, Sharon Norman, LaDonna Miller from Ardmore, and the Clemens sisters, Bridget and Carol from Ardmore, Krista Henderson, Eva Knights flying in from New York City, Shirley Butler's coming from El Reno, Oklahoma, Dolores Prowl, an outstanding social worker, Rhonda Liggins, and the line continues to grow larger and larger. Let's talk about the 1986 Miss Black Oklahoma pageant. The business community, the social, political leaders will gather at the Park Inn International Hotel tomorrow morning between 8 and 9:30 to greet the past winners of the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant and the young ladies that will be coming from all across Oklahoma to participate in the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant. At 11 o'clock, according to Mr. Ray Somners, the young ladies will land at the St. John's Baptist Church. There they will join in a worship service, and the young ladies are looking forward to seeing Dr. Debbie K. Jackson and the other people at St. John. And we would like to thank Mrs. Dorothy McLaughlin for suggesting that we should come to St. John Baptist Church. Now, after then, at 2 o'clock, Pinky Alexander will speak at a $10 plate luncheon. And those of you that have not gotten your tickets or made your reservations, please let us know immediately. After the luncheon, the young ladies will participate in a talkathon where they will give a report. They are coming home to report on where they have been and where they are going. The theme for this year's pageant is a past to remember, a future to carve. Each one of these young ladies that will be returning to Oklahoma City certainly has a past to remember, but they have already gone out in the world and they have carved their future. A past to remember, a future to carve. Who are the young ladies that will be participating in Miss Black Oklahoma 1986? Fortunately, I have a young lady, a very beautiful young lady, here with me right now. What is your name?
My name is Kimberly Pearson.
Kimberly, where are you from?
Dallas, Texas.
What are you doing here in Oklahoma City from Dallas, Texas?
Competing for the title of Miss Black Oklahoma.
You're doing what?
Competing for the title of Miss Black Oklahoma.
Now, you're from Dallas, Texas, and you're here in Oklahoma City competing. You will be competing for Miss Black Oklahoma. How did a Dallas, Texas, beautiful, talented young lady get to compete for Miss Black Oklahoma?
I won the title of Miss Black Oklahoma State University, and that gave me the right to compete for the Miss Black Oklahoma title.
You are aware that this pageant calls for talent. Do you have any talent?
Yes, my talent is a piano excerpt, Norwegian Concerto by Evald Grieg.
What is that number again?
Norwegian Concerto by Evald Grieg.
Have you memorized that number?
Yes, I have.
How long have you been taking piano?
For 15 years.
For 15 years you've been taking piano lessons.
Yes.
Who's your piano teacher?
My piano teacher is Veron Van Bolden at Bishop College in Dallas, Texas.
Well, that's quite interesting. You've been taking it for 15 years. How old are you?
I'm 20 years old.
Oh, so you started taking music when you were 5 years old and
Yes,
you've been taking it. Do you think you're ready to take state?
Yes, I do.
Well, we'll see now. She says she's ready, but I've talked to the people in Hugo, and they say they are ready to take it with that beautiful young lady, Norman Edwards. They say they are ready. I talked to the people in Oklahoma City. They say they are ready with Aisha Black. Now, the question is, if they are really ready, you, the radio audience, you that are buying those $12 tickets, you will be the one. Now, the people in Lawton say they will go to Teresa McGriff. In Elk City, they say Cynthia Mesa will walk away with the prize. In talking to people in Earlsboro, Oklahoma, they say it's Gloria Nash. But Langston University say this is their year. Yvette Griggs, Langston University, and Langston say they are ready. Ardmore, Oklahoma say no, it's ours this year. Paulita Lawson. Oklahoma University, Sharon Williams say she's ready, and the quarterback from OU will be escorting Sharon Williams, and he actually thinks that Sharon Williams from Oklahoma University will win it. I want to tell you that this is the Clara Luper radio show, and I want you to tell us what's special down to Burger Brothers today. We should have that special because we do have some specials.
The special at Burger Brothers today is ground beef, 97 cents a pound, a 10-pound white potatoes, 69 cents, rainbow corn or green beans, 4 cans for $1.
Oh, that's all ready. Down to Burger Brothers in the heart of Oklahoma City. We'll be telling you more on that at this time. I'll switch to Lawton, Oklahoma, where that big march is in progress. Reverend Minor?
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. Tell me what happened in Lawton.
Oh, we're having a great time. We're in the midst of a rally now. We're about to march downtown. We have a big crowd here, and the spirit is just moving.
Oh, you have a large crowd in Lawton.
Yes.
How many would you estimate?
Oh, between 75 and 100.
Oh, well, great. That is just wonderful. Well, Oklahoma City will be waiting for you, and I want you to go over the schedule in Oklahoma City.
Okay, in Oklahoma City, we're scheduled to arrive at 5 o'clock at the fairgrounds and march for 5 miles to the Calvary Baptist Church. At 6 o'clock, we have a live interview with an 8 o'clock rally. So it looks pretty good, and we are waiting for you there, Oklahoma City. I'm sure you're going to turn out and show us a great time.
Now, Reverend Tony Minor, I know you are a Reverend. What are you doing on that march?
Okay, I'm serving as chaplain, actually. What I'm doing is helping feed some of the spiritual needs that the marcher has. From time to time, we will get low because disappointments do come. I lead in prayer. We have had some communion along the way, and what I try to do is just keep the spirit going, because certainly it's through God that we've been able to come this far.
Now, what is the purpose of the march?
Okay, the purpose of the march is to pronounce and proclaim human dignity in this country and in South Africa. We as the NAACP want to tell the world that we are concerned about the people in South Africa, but not at the expense of the poor and the elderly in this country.
Now, I understand that you're getting petitions signed on the way. Tell me about the petitions.
Exactly. What we're doing is getting hundreds of thousands of signatures that we will turn into the South African Embassy, in which the American people will encourage our government to put maximum pressure on that government to end the apartheid situation and to call for one person, one vote in South Africa.
All right, now, let's go back to Oklahoma City. When you get to Calvary, I understand that you all will go down to the Y, and that's the place you'll be staying at the YWCA on Northeast 16th and Martin Luther King Avenue. There you will be greeted by the City Councilman, Glory James. You will be fed by the NAACP Youth Council under the leadership of Mrs. Letty Ruth Hunter. Do you all have any special food that you would like?
Well, I think deeply rooted in the movement has always been chicken. Chicken, potato salad, and good old green beans.
Oh, well, that's quite interesting. I'm sorry we cannot give you that. We are in the midst of depression in Oklahoma City.
Is that right?
So I want you to remember that when you come to Oklahoma City.
Okay, we will appreciate whatever you can do for us.
And no, that was a joke. We know how to feed people, and we know how to take care of people. Reverend Minor, tonight's program, I need you to go over the format that you have used throughout this march.
Okay, I didn't understand the question.
I want you to go over the format for the program tonight. Like, I understand you all are to march in.
Yeah, right, exactly. We'll march in with our chants. We have a number of chants.
For example, what kind of chant do you have?
Like up with freedom, down with apartheid.
Let's say it together.
Okay.
Let's go. Up with freedom.
Down with apartheid.
Okay.
Okay, and we usually do those. We sing spirituals. Then we'll have a keynote speech by Joseph Madison, who is the National Director of Voter Education with NAACP, followed by introductions by the marchers who would tell you about themselves and why they are participating in the march. And we have a very interesting group of marchers, very skillful with a lot of talents. We have age ranges from 76 to 69 to as young as 14.
You have a man, how old?
We have a 76-year-old marathon runner. This man...
76 years old?
He actually gets out ahead of us and runs 5-6 miles ahead. And we, as young people, walk in sweating, tired, and he's doing jumping jacks under a tree.
Well, that is...
years old.
76, and the youngest one?
Is 14 years old. So what we're saying, and this really points to the fact that you're never too old or too young to march.
Well, we are going to be waiting for you, and we would like to go over that again. You're calling on the people of Oklahoma City to meet you at the fairgrounds. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And that's at 5 p.m.
Right.
And you're going to march from May Avenue to Reno, Reno to Walnut, and Walnut to Calvary Baptist Church, and there you're going to disperse, and your group will go down to the Y. There you will have dinner, and then get ready for that big meeting at 8 o'clock here in Oklahoma City.
That's right.
Well, what kind of preacher are you?
I guess one could call me a fire and brimstone Methodist.
Okay, well, I can hardly wait. Are you AME or CME?
I am United Methodist.
Oh, good. I'm really glad you're a United Methodist.
That's a few that didn't go with Richard Allen when they left.
So you're United, and I'm sure the Methodists will all be out to greet you and the preachers. About how many ministers did you have today in Lawton?
We had at least 10 or 15. That's been one of the most important aspects of the march, is that the church community and the ministers have been really behind us.
All right, well, we'll be looking forward to seeing you here in Oklahoma City at exactly 5 p.m. this evening.
Okay, thank you very much.
Well, thank you, and I'll see you this evening. Now let's see what's happening at Burger Brothers.
Go to Burger Brothers. Today's special is ground beef, 97 cents a pound, 10-pound bag of white potatoes, 69 cents, rainbow corn or green beans, 4 cans for $1.
Don't forget, be sure and go to Burger Brothers. Burger Brothers, that's that friendly neighborhood store located on South Harvey Street right here in Oklahoma City, 417 South Harvey. You cannot afford not to go. Congratulations are coming in on Miss Black Oklahoma, and certainly I would like to thank all of you. It is true that tomorrow the staff, the escorts, even the page escorts, the pages, the contestants, the past contestants will worship at St. John's Baptist Church here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.